Hey guys, how are we? It's David here from RapidQS. So this video, a little bit of a clickbaity title. We'll get into that in a second. End of the year, we're sitting at just a couple of days before Christmas, 22nd of December. I was just doing a little recap of where we were sitting with jobs completed for the year, and we've completed over 680 jobs for clients around New Zealand. Some rough stats we've had, obviously, we have done a lot of repeat business for a lot of clients. So we had our top 15 clients, which we sent gift packs out for the other day, which you might have seen on social media. Those 15 clients, we would have done anywhere from sort of 5 to 10 projects this year, job valuing anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. Average kind of client sizes that like mid-range renovation, extension, addition lanes, so sort of around that $150,000. It's been a good year. We've been managing a team of 6 guys helping us with all the pricing, all ex-builders. We've had one ex-university student, which has been sort of working alongside me for about 3 months, and I've been assisting with her, help get up to speed just with like lingo, fixing up a few things on the labour side, and ensuring that our reports stay builder friendly. So what I want to do is get into the video. So one client at RapidQS this year from Northland has paid us over $32,000, $420 and 25 cents. So 32 grand. Now within that 32 grand, we have done overall 15 different jobs from him. Existing like residential builder up in Northland, quite far north, just west of Russell. So he'd been doing anywhere from commercial roofs, residential roofing, labour-only projects. I think his annual turnover was about $2.5 to $3 million. So running a team of 8 guys, doing quite well, fair to say. He had the opportunity to get in and start doing a lot of government gets tenders. Now, if anyone knows about government gets tenders, they have to get 3 prices. They're pretty price competitive, and you're dealing with a QS at the Education Board, which can be a little bit niggly. So detail needs to be extremely high level. You've got to have a high breakdown of costings, and there's a lot of back and forth. This client had approached us and helped to do this kind of work. And at first, he was a little bit concerned. The first job was $1.6 million, and I think our fees to him were just under $4,000, purely because there's a lot of time in filling out paperwork. So filling out, we break it down into our schedule, but then putting it into the government schedule and making sure it all fits and aligns. So that's where a lot of time and money goes from. Anyway, we did that proposal for him, sent it off to their QS. They came back with a few questions, and essentially we had won the project for him at $1.75 million, 10% builder's contingency. We managed to get a 12% margin on it as well. So quite a big project, school project, addition, big commercial, like light commercial refurb fit out throughout the whole project. And he starts that job in March 2024. So we had a good catch up with him, and he was like, cool, man, we've won the jobs. The first job was $1.5 million, which is absolutely awesome. So at the moment, so far, we've won him over $3 million worth of work. We've won 3 other small projects as well. So just remembering his annual turnover previous to this was $3 million. He's employed us, paid us about $7,000 to date, and he's won over $3 million worth of work. So if you look at, over $3 million worth of work, times that by 0.12% margin, he's sort of going to be he's paid us about $7,000 to $8,000, and he could potentially profit over 300K there. So that's a huge ROI, and he hasn't had to do any of the upfront pricing work, which obviously would take someone like him anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks. But the reason why he's been able to get these jobs so quickly and with so much confidence is they've said, we've appreciated your speed on submitting your proposal. Obviously, the government's got timelines as well. They have to submit tenders by certain dates, issue the job to a company by certain dates. They've all got timelines as well. So for him paying us, speed was the key there. If you look at his annual salary, divide that by 52, I mean, it would have taken him a week, so there's sort of, $3K of cost, versus he's paid us to do the project. We've come back within 2 to 3 days, submitted the price, and he's already heard back from the government, so that's a huge pro there. So next year, moving forward, like we've submitted another 8 proposals for him, and he's pretty confident that the majority of those are going to come in. So where we're looking at for him really is we've submitted over $14 million worth of business for him. We've been guaranteed 3.5 at the moment, and we're pretty sure he's going to win another sort of 60 to 70% of that work. So that's just huge for a guy last year that was turning over $300,000, and this year now has the potential to win over $15 million worth of work. Obviously, delivery is a huge part as well. So we probably won't work too much with him on the delivery stuff, but we might do like a during construction estimate, post-construction estimate, just to see where his costs all stacked up and how much money he made on each project. He's doubling his team size from 8 to 16. Now noted up in Northland, it's very hard to get staff. That's going to be a problem for him. There's going to be quite a lot of logistical stuff with there. He might have to get guys to travel from Whangarei, bring guys out of Auckland, which is going to be another additional cost, which he can't pass that on as a part of his gets tenders. But yeah, it's all well and good saying, oh, he's paid us $8,000 and he's landed, or he's paid us 30 grand and he's landed $3 million worth of work or $5 million worth of work. You've still got to deliver on it, organize it, project manage it, finish it, get through defects. It's a lot of work to go through. The main point now, which he said to me, which is so valuable, I actually went up and visited him the other week, drop off his gift box and spend half a morning with him, is he's able to spend more time just sort of being with key points to the business. So one key point would be us. He can chat with us once a week, spend half a day. We can chat on the phone, discuss each job, or it's not half a day, but half a morning. He can spend time with his foreman, who his foreman is delegating and running jobs, but he can say, hey, you know, if he's lined out 4 jobs, he can spend X amount of time with each builder on each job, ensuring timelines are met, material targets are met, and sub-trade, you know, bookings are met, etc., etc. He can focus more on the sales aspect as well, because when you're bogged down doing the pricing, it's absolutely horrible. You know, you might be pricing and then you're thinking about site visits, you're thinking about booking in with clients, getting back to new leads, watching emails roll in, and you've got new business that you should be chasing, and then you kind of really fuck up the pricing. I noticed when I transitioned from project managing my own business to full-time QSing was I would make so many fuck ups on the back end of pricing because I was constantly thinking about new business, how the jobs are running, organizing materials. So it's like, you've really got to stick in one lane and hone in on your lane, no matter what that is. Whether you're going to be a builder, just be a fantastic builder. Whether you're going to manage jobs to make the best amount of money, that's your job. You just project manage, organize subbies, organize guys, watch labor hours. Or when you're QSing, you just QS and you turn your phone off. You sit in a fucking dungeon or sit in your man cave and you just price. So yeah, that's a key point for him, is he's able to spend more time delegating with his foreman, working on the sales, which is just him, and then work with us as a QS as well. So this is obviously one key client that we do a lot of stuff for. This kind of work's quite big. I think his lowest job value that we've tendered for is 350,000, so it's quite a bit of a smaller job. But then the most expensive one, which we're tendering, is up to 2.5 million. Now, this is one client that we're doing work for. This year, we've probably had those 15 key clients where we've done repeat business for, where we've priced anywhere from 5 to 10 projects for each. So just, you know, saying our bread and butter is sort of working for key clients, helping them increase their turnover, not have to worry about hiring a full-time QS, but using us as a contract QS. We know we can provide that like ongoing support and assist with, you know, unlimited follow-ups, changes to the sheets, building a nice sheet, a nice spreadsheet of data so you can really work off. And after the project, they can go through and put all their costs in, and then we can really see what we'd estimated versus what costs had come in. Because let's be honest, over most of these jobs, you're not going to win on margin on every single line item, but we look at the overall job value and say, cool, if this was estimated at $100,000, we spent $75,000, we lost on labor, we made a shit ton on subbies, and we broke even on materials. That's kind of how I look at it. Obviously, in the ideal world, you'd love to just win on every single line item, but that's never really going to happen. Please comment below if that does happen. I'd love to fucking meet you. So yeah, that was just an interesting client that we've started doing work for. We're looking forward to next year. So yeah, to recap, he's paid us over 32 grand this year. We've sent quotes out for over $12 million worth of work. He's got over 3.5 million guaranteed with a rough 12% builder's profit and a contingency built in there. So yeah, he's looking really, really sharp. He's someone that's investing in his business, investing in marketing, investing in a QS. He's doubling his team size from 8 to 16. He's pretty much times 4ing his annual income next year, which is huge. Your profitability will go down a little bit, but overall you're still going to make good money. And he's able to be a key player in the business, delegate and spend time with key points instead of running around and doing everything. So yeah, just a little bit of feedback for this year. Definitely going to look at dropping a lot of YouTube videos, past experiences from RapidQS, past experience from the building business. information topics as well over the Christmas break. So will be plenty of that stuff coming out. Comment below if there's any kind of videos you want to see, or what would interest you, or what would provide value. Thank you very much. Have a good Christmas break. Cheers.